So we went through the analysis of how Speed Zone, Deathlock, and Lockdown are moving around and keeping us from banning them remotely, and during that time we found some similarities.
What kind of similarities?
Well, it's not exact, but the patterns and the coding they're using with their hacks are eerily similar to Chaos Theosis's.
We know they are using Fragban and have the ability to shield their online identities from us.
Exactly. Same with that other clan behind those mysterious disappearances a while back. Here's the thing. How could all of those guys get almost the exact same Fragban coding if they made it themselves? See, it doesn't just happen. It has to come from a certain source.
Are you suggesting that one person in particular is making these hacks and selling them on the market?
We're giving them away for free. To what ends exactly remains a mystery. We know that the Arbiter and Master Chef stole their hacks through an underground black market deal, which they managed to give us access to, but we shut that down. Now, these hacks may be an upgraded version, but they're still the same. So that still begs the question, how are all of these other hackers getting the exact same software?
They would all be getting it from the same person, but through different suppliers. Someone is making these hacks and upgrading them as soon as we patch them, and then they send those hacks to people who will use them for their own means. Do we know who?
Every supplier we've tracked down frags himself with plasma grenades before we get a chance to question them.
Sub-Administrator!
What is it, Moderator Smith?
A Fragban modder has infiltrated our base and has started attacking us. We need to get you and Administrator Harrington to a safe place now.
Point man! Back up! Repeat! Need backup! We're getting pulverized out here!
Target sighted! Open fire!
Oh my god, we're dying! We're fucking dying, guys! Killing us!
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
Guys, we are so screwed! Don't go! There he is, boys! Kick his ass! Hold the line! Hold the line!
Keep your wits about you. As soon as he comes through that door, take him out.
The hell is this asshole waiting for?
Greetings, Administrator Harrington. I need you to do a favor for me.
Doesn't have to make sense. Just follow it.
I'm trying to survive here, okay?
You need to respect chain of command. Unity isn't the enemy.
Watching forward onto Donga. Nice pick. I caught it on Machinima a while ago. They did some pretty cool stuff with this. Of course I doubt you're watching it purely for the story.
This movie is fucking horseshit. This are not aliens. There are no aliens. Where are all the aliens, Arbiter? Mattress of facts, where the almighty flying fuck am I? I are like the stars of the entire Halos. I should be using my rifle gun to blow this goddamn place to hell and charging my laser in all of these cocksuckers' faces like I do with my dick at your mom. This are the shittiest fucking thing I has ever seen. Fuck, they even gave Cortana more screen times and she's a fucking whore.
You're only 10 minutes into the movie, dude. Master Chief appears like 45 minutes into it. And for the record, he is going to fight aliens, you dipshit.
Good. They should have started off with that then. Not this gay bullshit with Tom Holland and the fugly whore from the Narnias.
Green.
What?
Tom Green, not Tom Holland. And it's a great story. It shows one of the first human places the Covenant gets and sets up one of the major characters of Halo 4.
What the fuck does this has to do with Halo 4?
The entire fucking beginning and ending.
This movie is fucking boring. These are not true Halos. They should have stuck to the original stories. This is a travesty to our messiah.
I disagree with you 100%. I think that if more video game movies thought outside of the box like this movie did rather than make a poor attempt at a cash grab, then video game based movies would have a much better reputation.
How are your retarded opinions, Arbiter? You're the one who likes all those boring movies. Shall I elasticate? The Gay Father. Fuck ass Butler's Day Off. 2001 A Day Awful Pussy. Titanic. The Gay Fatsby. Shall I go on?
Let's not forget some of those movies you mentioned, despite your idiotic interpretation of their names, are critically acclaimed. Hell, I believe many of them got Oscars. Not to mention that The Godfather and 2001 A Space Odyssey are outright classics.
Yeah, whatever, enjoy your shitty movies, Arbiter. Why doesn't you watch Frozen? You likes Frozen, doesn't you? You can watch that while I let it go all over your mom's face. Ha 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 ha.
Truthfully, I didn't care for Frozen as much as everyone else seemed to. You'd think that with how hyped up and mainstream it's been, it would be a pretty solid movie. But it's really average and uninspiring. All it has going for it is the music, which truth be told is actually pretty good.
Well, of course you'd be the ones to like the music, you goddamn queer. The only singing I cares about is the stuff your mom sings at night when I'm 50 inches up her ass.
What about Activate?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. But technicalities, that doesn't count as music's, Arbiter.
Good. Something we can both agree on. I'm afraid to ask, but what exactly do you classify Activate as?
Greatest musics ever.
That's still in the music category, you dumb fuck.
No, it's not. It's greater than every single songs ever of all time, so it's in a categories that are higher than music's categories.
And who determines that exactly?
Every single goddamn persons in the universes who had the brain dead repaired like you.
What about Rick Astley or Edward Cullen?
Who is Edward Cullen? Isn't that the gay vampire from the Twilights?
No, that's the guy who sung that Trollolo song you blast every other Saturday.
Lol, Arbiter, you're fucking stupid. That's the Troll Man, not Edward Scissorhands or whatever the fuck you just said. Don't hate on the mighty Troll Man, Arbiter. You are just jealous you can't troll like he can. Troll.
Hey, don't touch that. It probably has information for someone else that's not meant for you.
Sucks for them, they shouldn't have got Snapple. Besides, isn't this the number we gave Duncan's if he needed us?
It probably isn't even him.
Yeah, hot cakes, but what if it had Duncan trying to reach us, huh? What then, bitch?
$10 says it isn't.
Raffle wow. Fork over the paper then, home slaves.
Well, duty calls.
To Duncan, Arbiter, and the Master Queef, I request your presence personally, but you are more than welcome to bring your friends. I'll take them out too. If you aren't here in the next 3 hours, I'll frag Administrator Harrington myself. I await your arrival.
Huh. Sounds like a personal beef with you three.
Who the fuck is Master Queef?
He's talking about you, Chief.
Fuck you, Giant, you're a queef.
He isn't saying that someone is forcing him to. How long ago was the ascent?
About an hour and a half ago. The others Yo men sent him to the server to extract him were also taken offline as well. Now they're sitting in us. Whoever this is, they mean business.
Do you think it could be locked down?
I don't know. This doesn't seem like his style, though.
I doubt it. They made an effort to conceal their identity by making Jay tell them the message. Lockdown already knows that you know about him. So why go through all of that trouble?
This is obviously a trap, Duncan. We'll back you up, but we're walking in this blind and with no idea who else is there.
Luckily, this is one of the smaller pre-made maps. There are several hiding spots throughout the map that we can use to ambush the assailants if we need to. As far as we know, it's one guy at least, and he's asked for me, Arbiter, and Chief personally. You guys stick back and watch for trouble, and back us up if we need help. I'll get a party started on Reach and invite you guys, then we'll get in the game.
So how are the wedding preparations going?
Pretty good so far. We're planning it to be sometime around next March or April. It was Sarah's idea. She had all this stuff planned out in her head, I swear.
Well, less work for you.
No kidding. Though I'm in charge of sending out the invitations. Well, that'll be fun. Speaking of which, you never really talked about your own love life. I remember how you mentioned that you stopped the Dunovich wedding because you had a crush on the bride or something and you found out that Trent was cheating on her behind her back. How did that work out?
It would have never worked out. She and I aren't exactly compatible. We're just good friends. As surprising as it sounds, Chief said something that made me feel a whole lot better about the situation. That it was better to be in the friend zone than not friends at all.
Hey, chin up, dude. I've been friend zoned by like 50 chicks before I met Sarah. Take it from me. Someone will come around eventually.
You're not the first person to tell me that.
Let me guess. The bride?
Yeah.
Yep, that's usually what a girl says when they put you in the friend zone. And then they say, you know, I wish I could find a guy like you. And I'm like, the hell are you talking about? I'm right goddamn here. I swear, I can never figure out why girls were like that. Then I met Sarah, and something just clicked. Like, I don't know, we had a lot in common. It's like what people always said about that love at first sight stuff. You don't really know until it happens.
Maybe. But like I told her, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
Yeah, that's pretty much all you can really do. Anyways, I'll see you in Reach. Good luck.
Thanks.
Everyone here?
Nick here. No sign of any trouble yet. I mean, except for all these bodies.
Brandon here. I don't have anything on my end. Jason?
Nothing here so far but me. Autumn?
Nothing so far. But this guy could have an active camo. Keep a close eye out.
Copy. Arbiter, Chief, have any idea who this might be?
I have no clue. The only one I can think of is Silent Strike. He seemed like the only one who was working with Chaos Theosis that might have had the ability to come back. What do you think?
I've had so many people from my past come back recently, I wouldn't be surprised if it was my abusive alcoholic stepbrother.
He fucked you in the ass.
For fuck's sake. Why does everything have to be over-sexualized with you?
Hey, he's the one who said he got anal, not me.
That's an image I'm not getting out of my head anytime soon.
Everyone shut up! The only places we haven't covered are the armory and the room across from it. Our priority is finding Jay, and then we'll deal with whoever attacked the server.
Hopefully we weren't too late.
Jay, are you okay?
Carpenter's gay, but his mom's my bae. I be poppin', I be lockin', and all night I be fucking because the chief is coming by your mother to put that bun in the oven.
Okay, that actually wasn't too bad, but could you please shut it?
No, you.
Jay, what happened?
Well, I was called here regarding something that we found that connected Chaos Thesis' hacks to the ones used by Lockdown, Speed Zone, Deathlock, and the clan led by Eugene Black. However, in the middle of my discussion with the sub-administrator in charge, the base was attacked by a player in elite officer armor. He banned everyone else, but left me on so I could say his message. He's still in the server.
Do you know where he is?
He left the room not too long ago. Duncan, he said he had a history with you. Who is he?
At this point, nothing would surprise me. Could be anyone. Though I have a feeling I know exactly who it is from your description. But we can't worry about that right now. Right now, we have to find you a safe place and get out of here.
Don't leave so soon. Are you really going to leave without stopping by and saying hello to an old pal, Duncan?
Please tell me that's not who I think it is.
Hello, Clyde. It's been a while.
What the fuck? Milf hunters?
I fucking knew it.
Didn't we cap this bitch like 50 goddamn times already?
Thanks for that, by the way. I had to get a job and money for another fucking Xbox and Gold membership. And thanks to my new contact, I got those, and some sweet new hacks to dish out on you.
I'm beginning to sense a pattern here with you.
Well, Duncan, I'm surprised to see you on so soon, after that lesson we had to teach you.
You didn't teach me anything other than you and Kylie were sociopaths and that what you were really doing wasn't going to work out well for anyone.
Don't play that card, Duncan. You're far from a fucking angel. You were only in our group to take out those fucking OMN gaming cops. The fucking irony is that not 2 years later, you fucking became one yourself.
Because I realized that I had a chance to redeem myself from that bullshit path you put me down in the first place.
For fuck's sake, you become a soft, pathetic bitch. It's almost insulting to think you were ever a member of Chaos Theosis in the first place.
If anyone is a pathetic bitch here, it's you. Did Brainiac send you here? How much is he paying you up? What are you going to use the money for? Porn subscriptions?
Fuck yes.
Obviously you would, Chief.
Why the fuck do you care? Besides, the money is only a small part of the reason I'm here. I've been wanting to get even with you two fucks since you fragged me on Breakpoint and caused me to work my ass off for $700 just so I could get a new fucking console and live membership.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't glad to see that what we did to your account caused you to actually do something productive with your life. Just remember that shit was audio entirely. So what's your plan here? How do you plan on beating us all by yourself?
Take a wild fucking guess.
Right, everyone get back.
Rejected. Relay rejected. You can't touch this. It's like nothing seems to work. I'm invincible. Where the fuck do you think you're going, MILF hunters? Get your ass back here. You don't have the permissions to use the sacred badassness of the rifle gun, you cunt. You blaspheme the names of our almighty gaming overlords with your use of the rifle gun. You must be sacrificed to the Cabal and have your asshole violated by aliens from outer space. That is the only way you can atone for your sins.
Damn it! He's got me pinned down!
Like your mom last night.
Not the time, Chief. Fuck, you son of a bitch.
It's 7-on-1, Clyde. You're outnumbered. Give it up.
Like you did? You've obviously forgotten how my mind works, Duncan. Kylie may have been a girl, but at least she was confident enough to finish what she started.
Well, Kylie isn't here to save you this time.
Tell her that.
Fuck! What the fuck?
Surprised face.
The fuck was that?
Kylie.
God damn it, not this fucking bitch again.
He found Killer Kid.
Hey Duncan, sweetie. Did you miss me? Because I sure as hell didn't miss you.
Oh, trust me, the feeling's mutual.
So, you must be Duncan's side bitch.
Oh yeah? If I'm his fucking side bitch, what the fuck does that make you?
Someone he shouldn't have tried to screw up a payday for.
Uh-huh. So that must mean you're a prostitute?
Fuck you, you little slut.
I'm charging my laser beams. Oh, fuck off.
Thug.
Hey, Arbiter, remember me?
All too well, Kylie. How's your pride holding up since getting fragged by Chief?
Oh, trust me. I'm not falling for that shit again.
Where the fuck do you think you're going, bitch?
Hey, get back here, fuck. You really want to do this, Kylie? Am I going to have to teach you a goddamn lesson?
You can certainly try, but I'm much smarter than you'll ever be.
Here's one thing I never got, Kylie. Back on Zealot you had the ability to frag me anytime you wanted. You can shoot through walls, right? One well-placed shot from that sniper rifle could have taken me out right there and then. You asked me that was a pretty stupid move, not to mention getting taken out easily by hologram, and you have the gall to call yourself smarter than me. Sorry, but your actions speak louder than your words. If you really think you're smarter, then prove it.
Oh, I fully intend to. Ah!
Bye, bitch. Bitch good. Bye, close to get no.
Thanks.
No problem.
Where's Clyde?
Last I saw, he was chasing Jason downstairs.
Let's cut him off then. Come on, Chief.
Okay, I'm coming. Oh, that's what she said. But all seriousness, don't get your butthole in a twist.
Nice try.
Sorry, guys. He pulled a fast one on me in one of those corners.
I wouldn't.
Let him go, Clyde.
You're not in the fucking position to make demands here, traitor.
You put me down this path when you and Kylie fragged me. If anything, you're the reason I'm here. This was all on you.
The Med is always finding new ways to create censorship. This probably being their 15th attempt at it. They're always trying to find ways to dumb the network down to a fucking PG-13 rated movie. It's quite sad if you think about it.
Ever thought that the reason for that was because of sociopaths like you running around thinking every word they say doesn't make an impression on children and then turning them into sociopaths too?
You're far from a fucking angel, Constantine. Stop trying to buy your way into heaven.
It's not too late to turn things around, Clyde. We don't have to do this. If I can change my ways, you can too. Just please, let Jason go.
It's like you said, Duncan. I'm a sociopath.
Surprise face.
Jason!
You motherfucker!
You fucking dickhead!
You son of a fucking whore.
You're late.
I could always leave you two here. Come on, let's go.
No. Damn you. God fucking damn you. You cowards. You fucking cowards. I'll kill you all for this.
Arbiter. They're gone.
Any word?
No. Clyde and Kylie fell off the grid after they took Jason out.
Fuck.
There's also more.
What?
I hope you're all sitting down, because this isn't going to be easy to hear. It's going to be even harder for me to tell you.
Don't get me wrong, I fucking hate this arrangement. If it were up to me, I'd fucking cut you up into tiny pieces and feed them to my dog. You're still the pathetic fucking cunt that got fragged by the retarded fucking Green Army the other year. I'm only putting up with you because Brainiac's paying me to. So do me a favor, and keep your goddamn mouth shut.
I must admit that I had my doubts when you approached me regarding the OMN's new hacker removal squad, considering your failure in our previous business. I humored you in the expectations that you would not have survived the encounter. I am impressed. Not only have you proved my expectations wrong, you have eliminated one of their members with merciless precision. Not many people have impressed me before.
Duncan's grown soft. I've gotten used to dealing with those two idiots longer than I can remember. What I took out was mere child's play.
If that's the best the OMN admins have to offer, then this will be a piece of cake.
Ah, Lockdown. I would like to introduce you to...
Clyde, you son of a bitch.
Hello, Lance. It's been a while.
We're letting these loose cannons in now. They'll jeopardize everything we've worked to accomplish.
Mr. Marston and Miss Fitzgerald have proven to be useful assets in my plan. As for you, my protege, you have yet to impress me.
So we're getting Chaos Theosis involved now? You know what they tried to do, right? They tried to shut down the network.
This is not up for discussion. If I am to gather all the data on the network using loopholes through the multiplayer network's loopholes, we must eliminate any conflict within the network to ensure safe passage.
All the data? I thought you got all the data from Deathlock's incursion at the surveillance hub.
Useful data, but those are mere appetizers compared to the main course.
The main course?
Mr. Marston was the leader of the clan Chaos Theosis, which was a group my former protege, Trent Donovich, hired to take down the network. He believed I was only doing it so that my falsified company would take over the OMN's position as the network administration. He failed to see that my actual plan was to use the network shutdown as a loophole to gather data on the corruption in the government mainframes, and in that result, blackmail the governments to do my bidding. The keyboard is mightier than both the pen and the sword, my friend.
So, this is all a scheme to blackmail the governments to your every whim.
Precisely. That is what you wanted, isn't it, Lockdown? To have the governments of Earth change their ways?
On their own merits. Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. That's what happens if we go this route.
False. The term is that power tends to corrupt, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. If I don't let the power corrupt me, then absolute power will not either. Look around at the world today, Lockdown. All of the injustice of the totalitarian governments waging wars and lying to their civilians to further their own agendas. What if I could threaten North Korea into giving up on their missile dreams, or threaten Vladimir Putin into resigning from office? The world would be better off, would it not? But people don't want the world to change. Everyone is too afraid to be the first one to take action. I've had friends and family who have fought and died for my country, and what did our country's government do in return? No compensation. They turned around immediately and said that the war was all for nothing. Governments do that daily and receive no castigation for their actions. They toy with our lives as though we are expendable. I say no more. If the governments cannot accurately lead their people, then I shall lead the governments. I shall be Earth's one true leader.
And what happens when that power gets to your head and you turn exactly into those governments?
It won't. Do you have a problem with what I am doing here, Lockdown?
I sure don't.
As long as I can get back at those idiots while getting paid, blow up the moon and I wouldn't give two shits.
No argument from me? No. There is no problem. Your plan is logical.
Splendid. I will call for you when you are needed. Is there something else, Lockdown?
The one Clyde took out, menacing Blaze. What are you planning on doing to him with his account information?
Should I tell him, or would you like to?
What did you do?
Arbiter, where is you? Is you in the bathroom for the fuckatillionth goddamn time again? Oh boy, here we go again, ladies and gentle cups. Arbiter's depressed ass is sitting in the bathtub again getting wasted as fuck. How is the depressing life, Arbiter? Does you need a hug? I'll go get Metroid. Maybe you can hug him. Or Iron Cup. Whatever the fuck his name is. The dudes from the Ass Vengers. Arbiter, UK buddy. Come on, let's not do this bullshit again.
Don't fucking talk to me. Get out.
Come on, give your old pal Cheeky Chiefs a hug. Fuck. What the fuck was that for?
I'm not in the fucking mood.
Well, I'm not in your mom, so it's all good, bro. Winky face.
No, it fucking isn't. It isn't all good, bro. Jason's gone, and he's not coming back.
Oh, what the fuck are you talking about, Arbiter? Can't the online multiplayer fuck works just reverse the bans?
It wouldn't matter either way.
Why the fuck not?
Jason is dead.
Well, no shit, Sherlock. Milf Runner capped his ass.
No, that's not what I meant. When Clyde fragged Jason, he apparently sent a virus into his house's electrical systems, which caused them to reroute all power into the Xbox's power brick and internal power supply, causing it to overload and explode like a goddamn grenade in his face. Jay told us. The shrapnel from the explosion killed him.
Wait, are you saying that Jason got ass-ploded? In real life?
Yes. I have no idea if Clyde knew what he was doing or not. It's entirely possible that Brainiac uploaded the code secretly somehow during the match. Or it could have been mobbed to the energy sword. That would explain why the others in the game didn't get blown up themselves. This has gotten extremely dangerous. Brainiac and his goons have gotten out of control and have gone too far this time. They need to be stopped. Before they hurt anyone else.
Put the rocket launcher down. I only want to talk.
Nah, I feel safer when I have a rocket launcher pointed at a murderer.
I had nothing to do with what happened to Jason.
But you are working for that asshole who was behind his death. Brainiac, was it? Fitting name for a cold and calculating asshole with no remorse for human life.
How do you know about his name?
Lydia.
Huh. The whore lied to me again. Why am I not surprised?
Why did you call me here? After what Clyde did to one of my friends, this had better be fucking good.
I heard about what happened with Jason, and I'm sorry about that. I didn't want anyone to be killed. I didn't think this would even lead to anyone getting killed. Believe me when I say I'm truly sorry about what happened to Jason.
And somehow, I remain unconvinced. Jason's dead because of your group's idiotic escapades across the network, and only days after he and his girlfriend got engaged. So please, Lance, please fucking convince me that you are actually sorry.
You have no reason to trust me after everything I did, Duncan. I'm on the wrong side of the game here. It's time I told you.
Told me what?
Everything.